going on, guys? Today I am giving you a tutorial on how to get TeamSpeak free and the server working all for free. Easy tutorial, and I'm going to talk you all the way through it. I'm probably the only English person on the entire interweb, which is doing this tutorial. There's plenty of people out there who have done the tutorial, I believe, anyway, and most of them are foreign, so even I can't understand them. Anyway, without further ado, let's start off. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is check the description, because I've got a link for you which takes you straight to this download page, exactly where I am right now. And so it says TeamSpeak free, blah blah blah, client 3264, server 3264. Now, if you don't know what you are, 32 or 64 bit, what you want to go to is computer, go to your folders, file, whatever, then click on computer, right click it, go to properties, and I'm going to blank out some stuff here because there's some stuff I don't want you to have. However, if you look under system settings and then system type, mine says 64-bit operating system. Now yours would say 64 or 32. That is how you find out. So yeah, not that hard really. Anyway, next up we're going to get the client 64-bit, because that's obviously what I am, and we're going to get the 64-bit server as well. So we're going to download both of them. I'm going to show you me downloading them, because you might not trust me and believe it's a virus or some shiz like that. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I do want to infect you with a virus. Maybe. Maybe. I'm kidding, by the way. Sorry. Yeah. For those of you out there who don't know that I'm kidding, I'm genuinely kidding. That should download, and if it doesn't, I don't know what happened then. I'm going to click it again because I don't know what happened. 64-bit. I agree. Submit. There we go. Right, so we're going to skip this bit. I don't need to do a little survey for them. Thank you for downloading TeamSpeak. Your download will start in a few seconds. If you download it does not start, please click here. Okay, so we're going to save that file. That's going to take about 2 minutes. So we're going to go back to download real quick as it's doing that, and we're going to download the 64-bit server as well. I agree. Moving on. Come on. There we go. No thank you. I just want the download. And it should appear up here somewhere in a few seconds. Oh, I'm going to save file. There we go, so we've got those two downloading. I will be right back when they're done. Okay, and I'm back, and they're both done. That's good. Right, okay, so now that we've done that, as you can see, I've already downloaded it once. I wanted to, like, test myself to see if I could actually do it first, and then show you guys. I didn't want to be like, oh, this is how you do it, and then fail. That's just stupid. Anyway, right, so we're going to open this TeamSpeak free thingy, Mobabi, blah, 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 and we're going to run as administrator because we can. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to do this first, before anything. So this will be popping up, the please wait while setup is loading. This is the little setup version of it. I'm going to show you how to set up before doing the server part, because, yeah. If you want just the server part, I'll put a little caption on the screen, which will just let you see when the server part appears. If not, watch the whole thing. I'll show you how to download it and do the servers. So yes, I agree. Install for anyone using this computer? Yes. Yeah, we're gonna let it go into the program files. Yeah, we're gonna leave it as that. Make sure this is unticked. You do not want Overwolf. It is shit. Sorry for my language. Continuing on, and we're going to put it in there. Yeah, install. And that's going to install real quick. And yes, we're going to run it. Screw it. We're going to run the TeamSpeak client. Should be loading, and boom. Oh my gosh, that was loud. Anyway, welcome to TeamSpeak. Next. Nickname, official, and I've spelled it wrong already. OfficialDarku. Good for me. Right. OfficialDarku, right, voice activation detection is where you speak constantly, or if you're not even speaking, your mic is still on. Push to talk is where you assign a hotkey to it. Now I'm going to quickly click it. Okay, I didn't want that. There we go. So push to talk is now 4. So if I hold down 4 and I start speaking, people are going to hear me. But if I let go of 4, you're not going to hear me at all, even when I speak. So I like to have the voice activation thing on. That part you just saw there was part of the mic situation, and it was very, very loud for me, so I didn't want to go through it with you right away. However, you can modify it after this little bit of the wizard or whatever. I don't personally put hotkeys on these because I don't really use them. So next, and there's a sound pack. I don't understand how that works or whatever. I don't use them, there's no need. Next. We do not want to open these, we want to open a bookmark. We're not going to open anything actually, we're just going to finish, okay? So now that's done, that is your little client done. Okay, that is perfectly set up and everything like that. bookmarks are where your servers are going to be. Manage bookmarks. This is where your servers are going to be. Okay, so this is basically where you're going to add bookmark, and then you're going to have your servers and whatnot. Oh, discard. But yes, so now that that's done, let's move on to the server. Okay guys, so the next step is we're going to be setting up the server, and this is our little server place. Okay, so we're going to get this folder, and we're going to probably put this in a valuable place, like a really good place. So if we go, you don't have to do this part, but I will, because I don't feel safe knowing that it's just there. So we're going to go to our computer, which is right here. We're going to go on our little local drive. Okay, we're going to go to our program files, or just program files, not 86, but just normal program files. I'm going to go down to a TeamSpeak free client. And I've mugged that up, there we go. And we're going to put the server in there just because I feel more safer with it in there. Oh, sorry, I was wondering what that said then. So yeah, you need administration for that. Okay, so we're going to go into this little server. So now that's with all the TeamSpeak stuff, so I know it's safe there. So we're going to go into the server, okay. And we're going to make we're going to right click and make a new, where's the little notepad or something? That would be cool. Or text document, does that work? Yeah, text document. Okay, we're going to call this the pass, etc. Because that is what it is. Okay then, we're going to double click on this. Left double click, by the way. Let it load. And when it loads, there we go. Okay, so this little pass, etc. we're going to minimize because that's massive. Right, okay. We are going to make server. I'm going to blank this out for you because I don't want you knowing my stuff. And I'm blanking that out too, even though. So basically, I'm copying, pasting, paragraph, copy, paste, paragraph, copy, paste. Copy, paste all these links because if you ever get hacked, and trust me, TeamSpeak is known for it, sorry to say, you're going to need these details. So yeah, these. Oh, I'm going to shake it around because you can't. Oh shit. I just minimized something else. I wasn't even meant to. But you can't see my details. Hopefully, I will be blocking them out because I don't want you hacking me. That's not very fair, is it? I'm trying to give you a tutorial. Anyway, moving on. I am very excited today. I don't know why. I apologize for my hyperactivity and sarcasm. So we're going to just save that right now. Okay, guys. Now that we've done that, I believe the... Oh gosh, I'm lost. I've lost myself. I believe the next part is port forwarding, and now I have Sky, so it's a lot more complicated than most things. If you have Sky, then you can just follow what I do. If you don't have Sky, you'll probably just find it a hell of a lot easier, so there's no point even trying to follow exactly what I do. Okay, so to get on this in the first place, I will show you. You can go to your... For people who have Windows 7 or less, or shall I say, you can go to the bottom left, click on your little start menu, search, and then type in this. But for Windows 8 people, we can go to the little search thing, or Windows 7, type in CMD. That'll be a command prompt. Okay, so it'll bring up this little command prompt thing, and you want to go to IP, and you can just type normally, IP, shit, what was it? Oh yeah, IP config. That's I almost got lost by myself then. I'm going to scroll to the top a minute. Okay, so this is my stuff. I don't know what to blank out here, but if you see this screen, I blanked out something, probably. I don't know. Yes, so I'm using wireless, as you can see. The Ethernet cable's different, but this is what I'm using. I'm using my little wireless thing, okay? So, wireless is where I'm at. Right, okay, so the default gateway is your hub, if that makes any sense. So 192.168.01 is your default gateway. So if you type that in your server, boom, this pops up. I believe that's it, right? Yeah. Sheesh, I almost lost myself then. So when you do that, it'll take you to your main, whoever you're provided with, should I say. Mine is Sky, so you type in, like, just once again, default gateway, type that in on your little browser thing on the internet, and it'll bring up your hub or whatever you have, whoever you're with, what you have, blah, 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 anything. It'll bring up this. Now, if you're with Sky with me, then this is such a pain in the ass. To be fair, if I'm honest, I'm gonna sign in for Sky. It is normally the username is admin and the password is Sky. That is default for everyone. Nobody can hack you for knowing that because it'll still log into. It'll go straight to your computer. So you don't really have a code for this. This is for everyone, if that makes sense. hard to explain. Anyway, so if you are with Sky, follow what I do. You gotta go to security, or go to firewall, or blah 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 blah, whatever it is you do on any other thing other than Sky. I don't know how other ones work. I do know, however, though, services are practically, if I delete that real quick, are basically port services. Oh my gosh, I did something wrong. I will delete that later. I'll show you how to delete that. That's nothing to do with this anyway. So we're going to add service. Okay. We're going to name this TeamSpeak Free. And these are where these come in handy. Oh, not that come in handy. Well, you weren't supposed to see that one. This comes in handy. Now I'm going to put this in the description as well. These are little codes, whatever. Okay. Alright, so this little code here is for the server. So that's a UDP, and we're going to call this server. Start port, boom, end port. Okay, so these numbers here should be in the description. Start and finish port should be the exact same. It's a UDP type, and it's a TS3 server. So we're going to apply that. Okay, we're not allowed that name. Okay, we're just going to call it TP3 server. Can we call it that? Am I allowed that, Sky? Come on, please let me. Okay. TS3 server, cool. So that's the server. We're gonna add another service. I know it sounds silly, but we're gonna add another one. We can't just add them in one go. Okay, so the next one is for your speech and whatnot. Okay, so people can hear you and whatever. So this is this. Okay, TeamSpeak Free chat. Yeah, call it chat. Screw it. We'll call it that. And that is what was that again? That is a TCP. Okay, so the next one's our TCP. I think they pop up like that anyway. No, they don't. So yeah. Remember, the first one that you type in is UDP, next one is TCP, and the next one after that is also a TCP. This is for extra stuff, which you do need. Trust me, you need it. TeamSpeak Free, and we're going to just call this etc. because there's no need to really name that one. It's just for the extra essentials, which you do need. Trust me. Apply. So these three things are what you need. Yeah, so that's that done, I believe. I don't think... Yeah, that's all good. Right, so after that's done, I think for port forwarding people, that's as far as it goes. That is simple. That is basically as far as it goes. That's all you have to do. Blah, 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 blah. However, I'm going to quickly get rid of this because it's really starting to pee me off. This is for Mumble. It's a different talking software if you don't know. But it is there, and I don't want it to be there. Yeah. Ignore this for a second. Okay, so when you come to this firewall page, when you're with Sky, I don't know if it's any different for other people, because I just know Sky is complicated as hell. Okay, so we're going to add a new outbound service. Okay, so we're going to scroll right to the bottom to see TS3 server, always allow always, any, never, apply. That's the very first one. We're going to add the second one. This is where I said it's getting complicated. Okay, so second one, we're going to add the chat. Always allow, any, never. Okay, add another one. Okay, so we're going to scroll to the bottom, etc. Always allow, any, never. This is where it gets stupid. Okay, so inbound services, okay. This is where it gets a bit stupid. You're going to have to click the very first one again for the server. We're going to allow always, and the LAN server is your... Now, I'm not... Ouch, sorry. I am not sure. I believe that's this one. Hold on. If I just bring this up, because I don't know what it would be like for other people, but I'm going to use this as an example. The C. Remember, if you've already closed this, excuse me. If you've already closed this, go to your search bar, type in CMD, it'll bring up this command prompt, and what you do need, either your Ethernet adapter is in or your wireless. So, as it says, wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi. So this is what I'm on right now. You need the IPv4 address. So mine's 192.168.0.6. I'm not sure if I already have mine. Yes, I do. Okay, that's good. That's good. Wait, what? That's different. Okay, wait there. 06, 06, I believe. Wait, is that the exact same? Because I don't want to get it wrong. No, 192. No, that's actually wrong, you see. And that's me almost walking into a little trap there. 168. 168. There we go. 16806. 06. Okay, so that is my little LAN address, okay. One uses any, so you want to keep that as any and never. Okay, so remember that if you can. Because you got 2 more to do, so that's fun. Add. Okay, so you want to add the chat bit now. Allow always, and we're going to try and keep this. No, I don't believe it kept my little number, did it? No. Okay, so 192. Why don't I just, I'll tell you what, I'm going to minimize this, bring this across, bring that across, bring this across, so every time I can see it, rather than it disappearing. Okay, so 192.168, 168, we're going to go across, and the next one is 6. Yeah, I already knew that. We're going to click any and never. I'm just going to keep that like that. Going to scroll back down. We're going to do our last one now, guys, so this is good stuff. Okay, we're getting through it. Etc. Always allow, and we're going to put the 1, is it 192 by 168 by 0 by 6. Any, never, apply. Okay, so now that's done. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Right, we're going to click on all of these. Okay, we're going to just, hold on, we're going to apply. I don't know if that will mess it up actually, because I just clicked on one of them. Didn't mean to. I'm going to press apply again so that it knows it's always good and all that sort of thing. So that's that sorted now. That should be all your little ports set, providing it works. It better work, because I'm going to be mad. Right. You don't want to see me mad. Right, so now I'm lost. No, I'm not lost. I'm not lost. Right, okay, let's back out of this. We're gonna go to our TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak, where are you? Oh wait, it's there anyway. It's on my desktop, even though I asked it for not a desktop thing. Okay, go away. Right, I'm back, guys. And me being a big dummy, I completely missed the complete obvious of how you do that. Okay, as I said, it is basically my first time of well, let's just say like doing this in general. So what you have to do is, when you've done your server, if you've done it correctly and followed every bit by the freaking book, which I've said, I'm going to quickly delete that, we are going to, right, oops, I didn't show you how to get onto that, save, right, okay, so you go onto your TeamSpeak free, okay, suddenly, bookmarks, and then you're going to go to manage bookmarks, you're going to add a new one, so you click, right click, add bookmark, and you're going to call this, something. I'm going to call this Darku's server, because this is going to be my server, okay? Address, now this address, the way you find the address, people show you different ways online, but the favorite way of mine is to go to Google, I'm going to blank this out, Google, find my IP, and Google, being smart as they are, know exactly where you are. How creepy is that? But anyway, your IP will be the first thing you see. That will be your proper online IP. So if people know that, then you're in the shit, because if hackers know that, then you're in the shit. If your friends know it, then they can probably connect to you. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. I'm going to quickly copy and paste my IP in there. I'm also going to blank it out on there, because I don't want you to see that. There as well. Nickname, OfficialDarku, the nickname that you have is what you're going to have in the lobby, if that makes sense. So when you're in the server, that's the name you're going to have. Server password, I would highly recommend doing so. So yeah, I'm going to call this, I don't know, I'm not going to tell you either. Okay, so apply, okay, and then suddenly it'll load up a little bit. You can go to bookmarks, manage bookmarks, oh sorry, wrong one. You can go to bookmarks. Instead of going to manage or add, whatever, there should be at the bottom now, Darku server, as you can see, that's mine. Oh gosh. So you click on it and it will say enter privilege key. So then, the thing which I made you bring up earlier, oh my apologies, the last row of it is what you need to copy and paste into that, if that makes sense. Do you remember the three things, like the server admin, then you had something underneath it, do you know what I'm saying? You need that third one, the privilege key, that's what that is. And click OK. Privilege key successfully used. Okay, and now you have your own server. How amazing is that? That's amazing. I personally find that amazing. You have your own server, your friends can join. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm pretty sure you just give them your IP and your password to the server itself. Or maybe they can just find your server and you give them the password or something. I'm not entirely sure how they join you because I haven't actually done it myself. This is the first time I've ever downloaded TeamSpeak, but I thought I'd do a little tutorial for you all as well. Hope this helped you all. If this doesn't work or you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section. That's what it's there for. And I will try and get back to you as soon as possible. If not, other people will try and answer it if they know the answer. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please, please, please check out my other videos, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye!